Welcome back once again, lovelies and lovettes, back to Ant Colony Simulator. And if anyone for the anthill. Just scratching something off my screen. So, I'm going to be talking to you guys more about D&D. Because, well, that's what I'm interested in, that's what I want to talk about. If you guys don't like talking about it, or me talking about it, then, go watch someone else's videos, I don't care. So, during this session, it was actually pretty fun. There was 8 of us, which was a lot. And, what happened was we went to a mansion that's being haunted by a ghost. Our DM got the stats for the ghost wrong, so we thought we weren't able to hit it with the, normal attacks. But that's only, it only has resistance. So I thought, like, wow, I have, like, the ability to hit it 3 times with my, Divine Smite, because I'm a paladin. That's going to be the end of my usefulness. And other than that, we had a cleric who had a few abilities, and also a monk who had a magical cloth that allowed him to deal radiant damage. Okay. And, yeah. But once we figured out that it just had a resistance, we're like, oh, okay, so we stand a chance. And the other robot I was talking about, the guy who I didn't like, yeah, he's dead. He didn't, or, no, he did deserve his death because he decided to run off by himself. And, he got himself killed. But basically, our group was checking out like a mansion, and it had a barn to the side of it. Our group was checking out the barn, and he's like, oh, I go in the mansion. And then he didn't get into a combat encounter just yet. But the rest of us were basically like, he's an idiot for doing something dumb. And then later on, we meet back up with him in the mansion, because he's only in the front area. And, what is it? Yeah, when our group meets up with him, we start going down the hallway. Our group starts entering into this first room, and he runs off again. Where he runs off to was a greenhouse, or garden, whatever. Or obituary? Apothecary? I don't know. Plant growing place. And, what he did was he got attacked by an evil plant. And was killed by the evil plant. Because he ran off to a place that was designed for a group of people, and he was on his own. And while our group was in the room, we ended up fighting the ghost, who we were looking for, and 2 zombies. I was in the front of the encounter, taking all the damage. As a paladin, that's what I'm supposed to do. And, damn, what is it? Yeah, and I got down to, like, I think 17 or so health from my 33. But being a paladin, I was able to heal it up pretty good. And one of our players, who is the cleric, he's kind of annoying, I'm gonna be honest. And, because the only thing he did the entire game was he healed me by 7 points, which is a lot less useful than I was, because I healed by more points. but the only person who was damaged was me, and also Cleric a little bit. But yeah, so I healed myself some up, and I also fought the ghost, and was a distraction for the zombies, because the ghost had his zombies. We went into another room to where we were attacked by evil 8 balls, or pool balls, which damaged me by 4 points. And that was all the damage I took at that point. Because, like, whenever we would go into a room, the door would always lock. So, after the first 2 rooms that happened to me, when we were going to the 3rd room, I'm like, yeah, I want to destroy the door. Because I didn't like being locked into a room and helpless. So I would destroy the door, so that way we wouldn't get locked in. And also, my character ended up getting covered in blood when we went into this room. It was like a bathroom, and there's a bathtub, and the evil lady, who is the ghost, she pretty much flew out of there, or hovered out of the bathtub, and then my first instinct was just to stab her, and that worked well for me. Oh yeah, I need a boop 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 boop. Yeah, upgrade him. That's why that thing wasn't changing. And that caused, like, basically her head ended up rolling back, falling off, and splashing in the pool, which caused a huge, kind of like fountain of blood that got on me and the other two. Which means that every time my character, every session that involved combat, my character got covered in gore. The first time a guy was exploded nearby, like right by him from an Eldritch Blast. Second time, I exploded a ghoul with with Divine Smite. When I hit him with Divine Smite, he ended up exploding. And this time it's just a fountain of blood. So, it went well. Oh, finally went over there and discovered those blueberries, did ya? Good. And other than that, nothing way too eventful happened. But I do have some other news about D&D. Are you kidding me? He was so close. Is that our GM, because this is a thing that happens at school. It's like an after-school program type of thing. So our GM was like he was unable to handle the amount of players he had. And so he's wanting to split up our group. So we're going to have like another person be a GM. And they'll run the campaign. He also may end up doing this Monster of the Week thing, which I'm not sure what that is. I assume it's like every day there's a new encounter with a different monster. Excuse me. So, I'm not sure. But I am going to try to become a GM for the newer group and see how GMing goes, because I don't know. I do hope it does go well for me. If I do get the position, I guess I could say. And yeah, I am going to be sticking with whatever group, because if he does do the Monster of the Week thing, then I'm just going to be sticking with the actual campaign. mainly because I'm already invested in it, and I just don't want to like give up partway through, you know. As well as I don't really know what it is, as I already invested time in the thing that I'm currently doing. Because if it is just a new fight every week, then I probably won't want to do it. Because I mean, I do enjoy the fighting. Fighting is always a good thing, good part of it. But of course, I do like doing more stuff, like actually having conversations within the game. I don't know. What is your guys' favorite part about it? So, you guys have any tips for GMing that you could give me? And that would be useful. By the time you guys give them to me, I'll probably have already started and started messing up. But we'll have to see. Come on, discover. Why don't you guys ever do what I want you to? You have one job. One. Useless. Nope, in here. Tap the... Yeah, so I think once I max out this guy, I will then just have to start making more ants. And then just wait for them to discover stuff. This thing isn't going that well. Yeah, but another thing is that within my group, it's very loud. Like, there's always a side conversation going on in the background. And the thing is that if the side conversation was going on, then I wouldn't really care. I don't think our GM would care either. But like it's usually pretty loud, so like everyone's able to kind of hear it. But the main thing is that they kind of just start up their conversation like whenever, even when other people are like mid-talking. It's like, really? You don't even have the courtesy to wait a few seconds? It just annoys me. I also find it amusing how when the rogue guy ended up dying, because nobody really liked this character. Or him, to an extent. We all kind of like high-fived each other, except for like a few people. Because the one guy was sitting next to me who was one of our 3 rogue assassins. I just find it amusing how they had not only the same class, but the same subclass as well. And he was basically like while I didn't like his character, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna support the toxicity. It's like, dude, if everyone's happy, then it's not toxic. And yeah, the guy died, but I mean, let's be honest, if you're gonna be running off, like, he's intentionally doing stuff, like, just to do the stuff. So it's like, when he gets his character killed, he deserves it. Gonna be honest. There's no thing to it. It's like, oh, that sucked that it happened. It's like, nah, you fucked up. You did dumb, and you had dumb done to you. Like, I'm gonna be honest, if I did get to his character, I would have healed him. Mainly just because, I don't know why, I feel like it's first of all, you had the role play aesthetic. It was like, my guy, who, even though he didn't really like him, the lawful good paladin, so him not being evil would mean that, yeah, healing him, making him not dead. As well as the fact that, crap. Oh yeah, the fact that it's just like kind of unnecessarily dickish to not heal him. But of course, he was in another room fighting a plant monster while we were fighting a ghost and her zombies. But we managed to finish off our encounter, and then we were like, basically right outside the room that he was in when he failed his final death save. Sadly, my character was actually forgotten about when he was doing something. He tends to do that. But there's my character. There's 4 of us. I think at the time, since the one guy was downed and in another room, there was this 7 of us. So he's like, there's you 3 here and you 3 here. It's like, dude, you forgot about me. And so I never had the chance to go up and be like go in there and heal him. But if the GM did manage to remember, I probably could have had a chance of saving him. So, I mean, even though he was an idiot, he never, he didn't do anything to really hamper the party as a whole, only really himself. It's like, he wasn't, you go away. I had my finger on the button. He never did anything to, kind of kill off, or he never, did anything to hamper the other teammates, or never killed random NPCs, because why not? Like, the only real dumb stuff he did, at least this time, was just running off and getting himself killed. And another thing is that when he actually died, he was told that basically his soul has went to this underground cavern to where, like, when people die, their souls are getting, like, trapped there. So I don't know the next session if he is going to be, if he's going to be, what is it? Damn. If he's going to make a new character, or if there's, like, going to be a way to end up reviving him. Like, I don't know what our GM's gonna be doing about that, but we'll just have to see. And my current character, who is a paladin, because I was talking with everyone, like, what our new characters would be. I think you discovered a thing. Good job on you. Like, would be if our guys did end up dying. So I was saying that, like, I would end up being a druid, and he said that he was gonna be a fighter. Like, at least I know that I'm not going to just intentionally get my guy killed. He said that he's going to at least play his guy out for a little bit, like until level 10 or what so. And then he's going to just say that his guy goes away and then his fighter comes in. I don't know if our DM will allow that. No, we'll have to see. For me, I'm going to go until my guy ends up dying. And when that will be, I don't know. But eventually. And once he does, I'll end up bringing in Styx. But just, good boy. Who's a good aunt? You are. Yes, you are. Unlike you. Failure. But, a lot of scouts. Close. Damn. Screw you. Whatever. But, I'll be bringing in Sticks, who is my... You go away! God damn it. Oh, you're another good ant. Ooh, you're a really good ant. Yes, Sticks, who is my tiefling druid. I like druids, especially with their summoning, because it's just fun to summon things in. Especially just a lot of little things, and make it a chaotic mess. And discover stuff. Yeah, good boy. More scouts. I'm gonna keep making scouts until I find the crab place. Then I'll start making some warriors and defenders. Or if the crabs eventually come and attack me, I'll start making some defenders to defend off from the crabs. You just went right along the edge. Wow. And once I find the crab base... Oh, crabs are finally attacking. I do have definitely... I know I have enough warrior, or defenders at least, to get rid of this crab. Especially since my guys are 6th level. They have 9 damage, 140 health. I could have swore that the crabs came earlier, the first time I played this. But whatever. No, don't take them on alone. Damn it. Oh, somebody back him up. He's gonna get himself killed. Come on, quickly, before your friend dies. Oh, you... Come on, guys. Guys, save him. Just one of you will help. Come on. Come on. Yeah, you save him. Oh, look at these warriors doing the job the defender can't. And now that's some food. Yeah, the crab shrinked once it died. Oh, you took a lot of damage. If those warriors didn't come in, you would definitely be dead. Come on. Come on, you're so close. Yeah, dude. Almost. I wonder what happens when I discover the crab base. Will like that be it, or is there a 4th enemy? Because I'm not sure what comes from this way. Yeah, get that food. Yeah, so I do hope that I do hope to become DM or if our party even does split, because there might just be less people, so it just becomes smaller. And I do hope it goes well, like I don't just start screwing everything up. Like, I hope not to. And because I know my friend's gonna be coming over to the group I make, if I do make it. Or me and him are pretty much gonna be sticking together, cause like he's the only person that I know, like out of our game group, he's the only person who I actually like hang out with. And it's so close. And what was I saying? Yeah, and I don't know who else is gonna be joining my group with me. Because if the Monster of the Week thing does become a thing, for the first session at least, I'm pretty sure many of the other players, because I know that many of the players from the other group are friends from real life. So they're probably going to stick together, or at least attempt to. Because kind of like the GM, because the GM's kind of one of the two people who oversees the group the entire after-school activity altogether. So he does get final say. And I know one of the guys has at least expressed interest in Monster of the Week. So that does become a thing. I know that many people will want to do that, at least for the first day or first session of it. After that, I don't know if they'll become bored in it and switch back over with me or not. Go away. This stupid bug. But I also am not going to be totally sure. Because I'm pretty sure the GM or the teachers have the game, or at least how the session is planned to go, pre-planned out. So I don't know if I'll so I'm pretty sure he's going to give them to me, or at least a copy, so that way I could try to do the session as best as possible. But I'm gonna be adding in my own stuff to it. Gonna be going on the same path that the have planned out, but I'll be mixing in my own stuff just for I want to. So I'm GM, I get final say. And because there's a good chance that if one of the other players expresses wanting to become the GM, that whoever is, like, if one of the other players who is more experienced within actually being a GM or playing D&D in general, says that they want to become Dungeon Master, they are more likely going to be the one who is the Dungeon Master. So it's like, I actually doubt it's going to be me, but I hope it is. Because another thing is, me having only my one actual friend within the group is a good chance that if it does come to a vote of who is the new Dungeon Master, it's most likely not going to be me. So I do express doubt on becoming the new Dungeon Master, but because there's many things that are going against me, but I do want to, and I'll tell you how it goes. Also, if I ever have the time or opportunity, I'm gonna be starting up my own game at some other time. Don't know how I will start it, Or if I'll ever actually do it. Okay, well, that's just in time, actually. Well, see you all the next time I upload my video. Oh, you discovered something. Neat. So, see you all. It has been great spending time with all of you.